This is David at My Time to Retire, where I invite you to follow along as I try to grow our portfolio to $3.3 million in less than 2 years to fund our early retirement. I've made some changes to the portfolio in the last few days that I want to share with you. I've talked before about the cash pile I have and that I want to put it to work in the market. At the beginning of the month, on October 2nd, when this was calculated, it was a balance of about $108,000. What you see here are money market accounts here in this part of this spreadsheet. We have non-retirement accounts, pre-tax accounts for my wife and myself, and then post-tax accounts for my wife and myself. And then the total is here. This is an unusually large amount of money that we have here. We usually don't keep this much money in cash, and I am anxious to get it back into the market. Even though we are trading at near record highs and making many new highs in the last few months, I still feel comfortable slowly putting this money into the market and maybe picking out some stocks to buy. At the beginning of the month, for the first time, our investments crossed over $2.7 million. And I'd like to show you some of the transactions that we made recently. You can see here, this is taken from the T. Rowe Price page that I have. And this was filmed on October 21st, 2024. So on October 17th, I bought Coinbase. I mentioned in the last video that I wanted to start a position in Coinbase. And the very next day, it jumped up in value before I bought. I missed a good opportunity to buy. So a little discouraged. I waited another day and then I bought just over $3,000 worth. This is a bit of a moonshot investment. I don't really trust Bitcoin. I've done well in MicroStrategy stock. I recently sold my MicroStrategy stock after pretty much getting a 70% gain. And I'm thinking MicroStrategy is maybe a little bit overvalued. And I'm hoping Coinbase will offer some indirect crypto exposure and kind of satisfy my FOMO issues. Only invested a small amount in relation to the portfolio, but it will help scratch that itch that I have to risk something in that space. And I'm willing to hold this investment for a long time. Also on the 17th, I bought more Tesla. I added about 20 shares, about $219.54 per share, and I do like Tesla for the long term. I also bought VOO. This is a Vanguard 500 S&P 500 ETF, and I put over $10,000 into it. This is just me averaging into the market. I've talked about buying at market highs before. I'm confident that in 5 years the market is going to be higher than where it is today, and I don't mind putting some chunks of money into this account or into this ETF here over the next few weeks or month. And I kind of started this position with a $10,000 investment. Is it kind of weird that in a T. Rowe Price account I'm holding a Vanguard ETF? I don't know, but I am. We have Bristol Myers Squibb. This is something that I have owned for quite a while, and I added to the position. What attracted me to this stock is this dividend. It currently pays a 4.6% yield. As I'm shifting my mindset more towards income and towards retirement, these are some of the types of investments that I'm going to be shifting towards, getting away from some of these more moonshot investments and getting into things that are going to help pay income. And BMY is one of those positions that I'm going to probably increase here, especially when it pays that 4.6% dividend yield. And I do think that it will appreciate in addition to that yield. Netflix. This is a stock that I've held for a long time. Well, as I was just starting to pare down on that $108,000, I sold about $30,000 worth of Netflix. So I have more money now that I need to figure out what to do with. I've been in Netflix again for a long time. And in about October of 2021, I had well over $100,000 in there. And at that time, shortly after, it dropped about 75% in value. And watching it go down, in 21, I had promised myself that when it recovered, I would trim some of my holdings. I would sell some of it. Well, it did recover to where it was, and it continued to go up. And I did not sell, but just the other day after reported earnings, it made like an 11% jump. And I figured that now is probably a good time to start trimming some of my holdings. It had gotten to the value of over $130,000, and I figured it was a little bit too high in relation to some of the other investments that I've kept. And I thought it would be okay to take about $30,000 off the table. Probably will sell another $20,000 here soon. Kind of holding off. Maybe it's going to keep going up here in the next few days. Not sure. But I will probably bring down my position to about $80,000. Also, I purchased ASML. This is a semiconductor company. It's headquartered in the Netherlands. It had suddenly sold off, and I figured I'd start a position. I put about $3,500 into it, hoping that it's going to rebound. I mean, this is something I'm willing to hold for the long term. And again, this is a very small percentage of the portfolio, but something where I think maybe I could get some outsized growth in to help reach our goal. But now I need to continue looking to find some more good investments. I still have, after selling that Netflix, probably about $110,000 that need to get into the market. I'm looking for dividend pairs as well as a few growth stocks. I'm also looking for suggestions. Feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any more transactions here before the end of the month. It's quite possible if I am able to see something that where I think is worth investing in. I'll document them here if I do. Please like and subscribe and follow this portfolio as I try to grow this portfolio to $3.3 million in less than 2 years. Please remember, this is not investment advice. This is just me documenting my journey. I am not a licensed professional. I do not have the adequate expertise to advise anybody on what they should be doing with their money. Investing involves risk. You could lose all of your money. I don't want that to happen for anybody. And please consult a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. David at My Time to Retire. Please like and subscribe and look out for the next update for this portfolio. Thank you.